Stay focused. Come on. Right here. Things are feeling heavy, things are tired. This is when you bust through right here. So we're gonna fucking go right now. Let's go, buddy.
Alright, one day out. Martian log, the last one before show day, guys. So we're sitting here. Zach's editing behind me. I just finished up my last meal, and today was a great day. Everything is coming together as planned. So body's dehydrating just like we wanted it to. Water's coming off. The fullness stayed. We just tried to relax as much as we possibly could today. We did a little bit of running around and had some fun, as you guys will see, but other than that, it's just a very minimal drinking water day. I probably did about 24 ounces altogether, with about 5 meals here. So everything is just, like I said, coming together. Water's coming off, body feels good. Fullness is really at peak, maybe a little bit more than what I need it to be right here with this last meal, but I know that as I sleep it will come off. Some fullness will push off and I'll be able to wake up dry and hard and right about the fullness that I need to, as well as we're not going on stage until noon, so I don't want to have to eat much in the morning. I want to be able to keep my waist tight, so I want to make sure now is the time to get my fullness where I want it to be, so that I can just go out on stage and kill it. So I'm very excited for the package that we're going to bring. This is a whole new body and a whole new physique. Very, very happy with this, and whatever happens tomorrow happens, but this has been a fun journey, and I'm very happy that we could bring you guys along. So thank you again for everything. This means the world to me, and I just couldn't be more thankful for what's going on in the sport that I get to do and the life I get to live. So thank you guys. I appreciate you more than you know, and if you could like and subscribe and share and all that good stuff, you know, it would do me a lot of benefit, and would be very much appreciated. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for show day, hopefully with the trophy in our hand and a big smile on our face. But we'll see you tomorrow no matter what. Have a good night. Alright guys, one day out, you know the drill. We wake up, we drink some coffee, we take a poop, then we check our weight. So it's that time. Let's check our weight. Right up 236.3. Much drier today. The fullness is good. I like my fullness right now. It's not too bad. Everything's pushing against the skin. So we'll get a good check-in video here. See what we look like. Evaluate what I want to do for meal 1. But everything will be based off of just meal to meal today. So I'll take pictures. I'll eat a meal. I'll pose about an hour afterwards. I'll take pictures. I'll evaluate. And I'll set things up for the next meal. Today we're just really focusing on making sure that we stay dry, and then don't let ourselves fade in fullness at all, so that tomorrow morning we can be right in about this same position to where we can end up on stage perfectly dry and conditioned and hard. Today we'll make some manipulations. Biggest thing is with water, we'll pull it back. I'll pretty much cut it in half. So I'm just gonna take in water with meals and a little bit in between meals. That'll all be determined as I get going here, as I look at myself. But we know that fluid is obviously what's gonna make sure to shuttle all the nutrients as well as help hold fullness. So we can't let that fade too much. With my weight being 236, I'm not too worried. I know that the water will start to come off, and as I dry out more, it'll just get better and better. So really in a perfect position here. Today is a good day that we can just chill and relax and lay around, not burning a lot of calories, so it'll make it easier. The other big change that I'm making to diet today is you guys will see a huge reduction in protein, and that's just going to make sure that digestively I don't have any issues. So we'll pull back and cut that in half to 4-ounce portions, and just really make sure that things are moving well. My stomach is digesting well, and we're keeping a good digestive tiny waist, because we all know that that's one of my factors that could win me this show. So we got to keep the waist perfect. We're gonna pose here for a little bit, and then we'll get into meal 1. So I'll see you guys after posing.
Is that what you wear to cook, Martin?
So what?
Is that what you wear to cook?
Yeah. Usually I wear my poser for my fans only page. Just kidding. I don't do that shit. No. Alright guys, so we looked at me. Really like my look. Fullness is on point, like I said. Weight is in a good place. Now we just work on slowly drying out, as well as maintaining the fullness as we do so. So, meal 1, I'm gonna do 4 ounces of bison patty that I have here from MegaFit Meals. I'm going to be doing 16 grams of nut butter, and then I'll be doing 2 rice cakes. So the extra fats here are just to hold on to the fullness that I have, really let my body soak up and just kind of hold on to the carbs that I have right now stored. And then the protein, obviously for satiety purposes, and the little bit of carbohydrates just to hold on to the little bit of glycogen that I'm going to be burning through in between meals. So going to keep things pretty minimal today. Like I said, make sure to get digestion on point and get this waist itty bitty, get it perfect, and everything is going as planned, guys. So really like how things are going. Dry. Now we just gotta make sure that we keep it that way. So sipping just little sips of water, some coffee today, vitamin C again with this meal. I'll probably do asparagus with a couple meals today, but slowly start to pull that. So that's something that could affect digestion, slow it down just slightly. I don't want too much of that in there, so I'll get rid of that. Otherwise, today's a pretty normal day of just relaxing and hanging in the room, kind of being bums. So we'll see you guys for meal 2, but until then, peace.
All right, Martin, where are we going?
Alright guys, so today's a lazy day. We ain't got much going on, but Zach and I have some funny ideas in our head. So we're gonna go to the Halloween store because we have some pictures in our head of what we want to take some pictures of. So we're gonna go see if we can find some props. Just kind of dink around, walk around a little bit, keep digestion moving well. Body feels good, drying up really nicely. But just kind of want to get out of the hotel room so we're not stir crazy. So this is a nice way to get out and about. We'll do this, then we'll head back, we'll eat another little meal, and then probably go get some pedicures just to again relax and just keep the day kind of as relaxed and stress free as possible. So we're gonna go over here to the Halloween store and see what we can find. We'll have you guys tag along with us. Alright guys, so Halloween store. As you can see, this line was 5 miles long. I don't have the patience or the energy for that, but there's a Walmart right next to it, so we're gonna run in this Walmart. We're gonna see what kind of Halloween stuff they have. You know they got everything here, so we should be able to find something. We'll run around, see what's up, and then back to the room. So let's go. Maybe prop number 1.
Huh?
we're back. We got the goodies. It's time for me to eat. So, 4 ounces of salmon. Just chugging along here. Small meals, small protein portion. A little bit of fattier meat here, just to hold on to fullness. And just keep pushing off water. So, water's minimal here. Do about 2 to 3 ounces with this meal. And just keep drying up. Seems to be working. So, we're going to do this. I'm going to eat this in about 2 seconds. And then we're going to go get pedicures. And come lay around before we have to do a tan again later tonight. So, pretty lazy day. Did a little bit of our fun running around, get out of the house type of thing. Now it's time to go get our feet played with, the best part, and get pampered, get ready for stage. So I'm gonna eat this, and we'll see you guys when we get our toes done. Is it okay? You just gonna film me a little bit? Pedicure. Now it's time to go take a nap.
Nap time?
Back to the room. This is what it's gonna look like until we go get tan. Probably eat one more time. Take a nap. Bottom to the top, you know, so it's like, oh, are my legs too big for my upper body? Are my delts too big for my arms? So like if your delts are too big, then it's gonna make your arms look really small. So then you have to grow your arms. So like my weak areas right now is my chest, but I'm really good at posing it because I have big delts. Yeah. So a lot of my poses, I use my delts to kind of hide my weakness of my chest being smaller. So then in my side chest, like I use my delt to push into the pec to try to make the pec look bigger. So again, it's more of an illusion to like hide your weak points until you can make your weak points better. It's been fun.
It's amazing.
It's really cool, yeah. It's,
yeah.
I don't know, I wouldn't know what else to do, honestly, but it has been the coolest ride. I mean, from being 16 and being obsessed with training even then, you know, it's funny thinking back, like I was telling Zach, like, I've been eating 6 meals a day for as long as I can remember. Like, I took shakes to school when I was 14.
Yeah, you did. You
like,
were.
I've always been obsessed with it.
He started in a little gym in the high school basement, you know, this big. And every night you would go. You would always, I mean, religiously.
Yeah.
And then you came and was at the house at our grocery bill. You're like, I need like 1,000 calories in one meal. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to redo this house. I don't even know.
I think she told me when I left for college, the grocery bill went down like $600 a month.
Yeah, like $500 or something. Between the milk and the
I drank a gallon of milk almost every day.
Yeah.
Of high school, for sure.
Really, a gallon of milk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, oh and actually spoiled me for sure. That's why I was over 200 pounds from the time I was like 16.
Well, I mean, and then he'd eat inside with us, and he'd go out and eat outside when his dad would get home with his dad. So he'd eat like 2 dinners.
I can remember, like, there was one time I saw you with pants on, and it was like, oh my gosh, how do you even pull your pants on? Your legs are so big, and
now
you're just.
I don't wear pants.
You know, it's
because
just.
of that. The only ones I can wear. So I'm sponsored by a company now, and they like specifically make them for us because I can't. Yeah, like I can't wear regular jeans unless I buy the waist like. It's 40.
Yeah. Big, and then you'd have to have it taken.
Yeah, it literally has to. I'd have to buy a 36 or a 40-inch waist, and my waist is like a 30. And just get. I don't even think they could taper it. Like when I got fitted for a suit last year for a wedding.
Yeah.
The guy was like, "You defy the laws of fabric. Like I can't unless I custom make it to you, I can't like make anything happen with this suit jacket. So they put a chip clip on the inside of it in the back to just like squeeze it together.
So like your t-shirts, what size t-shirt do you have to have so it fits your arms, but like everything else? I mean,
As big as they make them.
Really?
Yeah. If I can get a 4X, I'll get them, but most of the time they only sell 3X. Like, really, like I can't go to the mall and buy shirts. They don't sell 3Xs.
And this is why I only give him money for Christmas, because I can no longer. Yeah, you used to be able to buy him like athletic shirts. He loved them and sweats. Can no longer.
Yeah. No, I we go to like Dick's all the time, and I'll be like, "That's the sickest," and then I'm like, I don't even know why I get excited because I can't buy it.
You can't buy it.
Yeah, because they don't like, and a lot of times I can even get online. They don't have it in my. All right, guys. So the fam just left. They're gonna go eat some dinner. So I figured it's probably time for me to eat too. It's about 5 o'clock. We got meal 3 here. I got 4 ounces of 99.1 turkey, a little barbecue sauce, 2 rice cakes, and 16 grams nut butter with some sea salt. So just continuing to dry up. Really like my look here. Things are coming along nicely. So drying out nice. And just slowly everything's coming together just how I want it to. So gonna keep drying up for the day. All of the business side of things is pretty much done except for tan at 6. So we're gonna eat this, chill around for 30 minutes or so, head over there, get another couple base layers of tan, come back, lay down, and really rest up for the rest of the night. So it's pretty chill. Just counting these last hours until stage. Getting excited, but really just trying to keep emotions down, focus on bringing this in perfect, and making sure everything is on point. So I'm gonna eat this, we're gonna chill for a little bit, and then we got a tan. We'll see you guys over at the tan. Off to get another coat of tan. So last little thing we got to do today, then we're done. So I'm gonna go get this tan, probably 1 or 2 more meals, and off to bed. Game day tomorrow. So this is the worst part. I'm about to go freeze to death, but it's all part of the game, so it's what we got to do. Go get it done. It'll take us about 30 minutes, and then we can get back to the room and hang out.
Hi.
sweetheart.
Oh, we're gonna be a few minutes.
Okay.
My lady.
Yeah.
Do you? I'm probably gonna take. She just got here. We're probably gonna take around 10 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want to wait downstairs or wait until the hallway?
I can wait right here.
Okay, whatever you prefer. Okay. I'll text you though when we're ready.
I'll go sit in the lobby.
Yeah, it's more comfortable. I'll text you though. Won't be too long.
Perfect. They're doing somebody right now. They're a little backed up, and they have a young lady in there right now. So we're gonna go sit in the lobby, chill for 5-10 minutes. And she said she'd text me, and we'll go get her done.
I'm gonna have you dry with your arms up for a little bit,
Okay.
so I don't get that grease right there. Keep the face back from me. And then see women that are going on well before you.
We take care of that
So
first.
let's say like 7:30, 7:45ish, and let's tell the Physique women to come maybe between like 5:30 and 7:30 to be safe. Sound good? Okay, that's great. Perfect. Arms up. Stay just like that for me. 250 for weekend. So you don't turn green, and that way I can put more color on you. And I'll probably do 2 more in the morning. Okay.
Hold still.
Yeah, the goosebumps are getting me. Misty white.
Now you're exotic.
Magic dust.
Yeah, the magic fairy dust.
And how side do you need it? I get it.
You lift your arms up like
So why do you use powder?
it helps absorb some of the moisture from sweating, and it smells good.
Mostly the moisture from sweating makes a huge difference, so especially
No
now.
talcum though.
Is this your gun walk?
This is don't let my. I use a lot of sauces. Most people are gonna say this is wrong. Has a little bit of sugar in here, but if you have carbs in the meal already, this is a perfect way to add a little bit of flavor to your meat, get it down easier. So we're gonna throw this in. Nitro cold brew. Gonna mix this with vodka tonight. We gotta get dry. Same thing. I'm gonna grab this too. Same thing, just some carbs. Add it to the beef. Don't have too many more meals, but for afterwards, we're definitely gonna use it.
You're good.
All right, guys, we're just gonna grab a couple little things that we're gonna need pre-stage. So gonna grab a couple more rice cakes. Also gonna grab a little bit of trail mix, which for some fats and a little bit of salt. We don't know if I'll need them, but it's always better to have extra and not need it than need it and not have it.
So we're grabbing some fats to hold fullness for the stage? Or
Yep, with some salts to just get a little bit of a sodium pump. All right, guys. Select cashews, almonds, pecans, all good fats here, all very salty. This would be a good little blend if we end up needing it. Like I said, I don't know if we'll need it, but we like to have extra just in case. We're gonna get a couple little things for backstage, like I said. One of the tricks that I use is a little bit of Sour Patch Kids as we pump up. So I'm gonna get a bag of these, throw them in the bag. When I'm pumping up, I'll have a handful or so. It's just some carbs, and the citric acid also helps get a pump. So it's a vasodilator. It's just a little trick that I like to use. A little Martian trick for you guys. I'm gonna have a caffeine overdose now. Cupcakes, but these guys have cupcakes out over here, and when you diet this long, sometimes stuff like that just looks good. That looks good. All right, guys, got back from the tan, about to have our last meal. We did some posing, looked at me with this last tan on. Very happy with fullness. It's at a peak spot here. We just need to finish drying off throughout the night, which I think we'll do very easily. So last meal, I have 4 ounces of bison patty here with just a tiny little bit of Mongolian beef sauce. Gonna do that. The fats will just hold my fullness overnight. Beef helped me pee a little bit more overnight. The protein just helps you pee, the amino acids do. Then some last little final touches to make sure that I dry out. Some old tricks, a little Ronnie trick. So we're doing some vodka here. I got about 3 ounces of vodka in there, and then just finishing it off with some coffee for the night. I'll do about half of this, and then it's off to bed for me, guys. So it's about 8 o'clock here. I'll finish this off and be in bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Get up and look at myself at about 5 in the morning. and then decide what we're gonna do for the rest of the day, and slowly ease into things. I'll be on stage around noon. Make sure you guys are tuning in to the live stream. And we'll
Link in bio.
Yep, we'll put the link in the bio down below. And just make sure you guys are watching, and we're going to try to put on a show for you guys. So tune in. Thanks for everything. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tune in tomorrow because it's going to be a big day. We are so happy to have you guys come along with this whole trip, and hope to do it again soon. But for now, I'm going to eat this and I'm going to get my ass to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.